Hello, my lovely creators. Take a deep breath, find your favorite cozy spot, and get ready to create something absolutely magical today. If you've been looking for that perfect blend of aesthetic and functional, you've found it. Today, we are embarking on a journey to crochet this iconic chunky flower bag. Just look at the texture. It's thick, it's velvet soft, and that color palette, blue, purple, and crisp white, it feels like a spring morning or a clear twilight sky. This isn't just a bag, it's a statement piece. Whether you're making this for yourself to wear to a brunch date or as a handmade gift that will leave someone speechless, I am here to guide you through every single stitch. In this first part of we are focusing on the soul of the project, the front flower panel. We aren't going to rush. We are going to savor every loop and every pull of the yarn, so let's gather our treasures and begin. The treasure chest, materials, and preparation. Before we make our first slip knot, let's talk about our tools. For a project this chunky, the quality of your yarn is everything. I am using a premium chenille-style velvet yarn. It's categorized as super bulky or weight 6. If you look closely at the yarn, it has a core thread with thousands of tiny fibers woven into it. This is what gives it that puffy look, but it also means it can be a bit slippery. To tame this beautiful yarn, I've chosen a 10mm ergonomic crochet hook. If you have a 12mm, that works too for a looser, more oversized feel. But for a bag that holds its shape, 10mm is my golden rule. You'll also need your crochet survival kits. The white yarn for the center, the stamen, and the beautiful crisp border. The variegated yarn, this is our star, the blend of blue and purples. The stitch markers, trust me on this. With velvet yarn, the stitches can hide in the fluff. A marker is your best friend. Sharp scissors, you want a clean cut so the velvet doesn't shed. Tapestry needle, make sure the eye is large enough for this chunky yarn to pass through. Got everything? Take a moment to feel the yarn, get familiar with its weight. Now let's create. The seed, round 1, the perfect magic ring. We start at the very heart, the center of the flower. Take your white yarn, we're going to perform the magic ring. If you find the magic ring intimidating, don't worry, I'll walk you through it slowly. Drape the yarn over your left palm. Wrap it around your index and middle fingers to form an X. Hold the intersection with your thumb. Now take your hook, go under the first strand, hook the second one and pull it through. Give it a little twist. Now yarn over and pull through that loop to secure it. You've just made the magic ring. Inside this ring, we are going to place 6 single crochets. Insert hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 1. 2, 3, notice how the circle stays open. That's exactly what we want. 4, 5, and 6, now stop, take the short tail of the yarn and gently but firmly pull it. Look at that, the hole closes up perfectly. This is why we love the magic ring. It makes the center look professional and tight. Before we move on, find that very first stitch and clip in your stitch marker. This marks the beginning of our journey around the circle. The growth, round 2, the art of the increase. Now that our seed is planted, we need to grow the center. In round 2, we are going to double our stitch count. This is called increasing. We will put 2 single crochets into every single stitch from the first round. First stitch, the one with the marker. Insert your hook. It might feel a bit tight, but just wiggle it in. Work your first single crochet. Now go right back into that same hole and work another one. That's your first increase set. Move to the next stitch, repeat 1 and 2. As you work, keep your tension relaxed. If you pull too tight, the center will start to bowl or curl up. We want it to stay flat like a pancake. Continuing around, 3rd set, 4th set, 5th, and the 6th. Now count your stitches. You should have exactly 12. Take a second to feel the texture. It should feel like a soft, sturdy disc. If you have 11 or 13, don't be afraid to pull it back and fix it now. Excellence starts in the details. The bloom, CHANJNGCOLORS, and petal BASICS. It's time to bring in the color. Cut your white yarn, leaving a 4-inch tail to weave in later. Pull the loop all the way through. Now grab your variegated blue and purple yarn. This is where the flower truly starts to bloom. To join the new color, insert your hook into the first stitch. Grab the blue yarn and pull it through both the stitch and the loop on your hook. This is a slip stitch join. It's clean and nearly invisible. We have 12 stitches to work with, and we want 5 big, beautiful petals. This means we won't be doing the same thing in every stitch. We're going to create peaks and valleys. The pattern. In the next stitch, we're going to work a half double crochet. Yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, 3 loops on hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. In the next stitch, we're going to create the peak. Work 3 double crochets all into this one stitch. 1, 2, and 3. Feel how the yarn starts to fan out. That's the magic of the chunky velvet. In the next stitch, bring it back down with a half double crochet. And finally, in the next stitch, a slip stitch. This sequence, slip stitch, half double, 3 doubles, half double, is 1 petal. Let's repeat this 4 more times. Each petal will be a slightly different mix of blue and purple because of the yarns. It's like nature. No 2 petals are exactly alike. The symmetry, F-I-N-I-S-H-I-N-G, the 5 petals. Let's continue around. Petal number 2. Notice how the colors are shifting now. More purple is coming through. Half double, 3 doubles, half double, slip stitch. Petal number 3. Stay consistent with your tension. If you feel your hand getting tired, take a quick stretch. Chunky hooks can be a bit of a workout. Petal number 4. We're almost back to the start. And the final petal, number 5s. Look at your work. You should have a star-like flower shape. It's puffy, it's vibrant, and it's already looking like a bag. But it's a bit raw around the edges, isn't it? That's what we'll fix in the next step. Take a moment to admire your progress. You've done the hardest part. The definition, the white border and SHAPING. To make this flower truly pop, we are going to add a high contrast white border. This is the designer touch. Switch back to your white yarn. Join your white yarn in any slip stitch, the valley between petals. We are going to single crochet into every stitch around the edge. But wait, to keep the flower shape sharp, we have a trick. When you get to the very middle double crochet of each petal, the peak, work 2 single crochets. This prevents the petal from pulling or rounding off too much. And when you get to the valley between the petals, work a long slip stitch or a deep single crochet by inserting your hook a bit lower into the row below. Pull it tight. This creates that deep, dramatic indentation that makes it look like a real flower. Work your way around, white against blue, white against purple. It's so satisfying to see the shape become defined. Once you reach the end, slip stitch into your first white stitch, cut the yarn, and pull it through.
finish line for part 1, take your tapestry needle, thread those tails and weave them through the back of your work. Don't just go in one direction, go back and forth a few times to make sure they never come loose. Since this is a bag, it will be handled a lot, so we want it to be durable. Lay your flower panel flat on the table. Give it a little pat. It's beautiful. You've mastered the magic ring, the increase, the petal shaping, and the decorative border. Your mission now, you need to make a second panel, exactly like this one. While the muscle memory is fresh in your hands, go ahead and start the back panel. In part 2, I'm going to show you how to crochet the side wall to give your bag depth, how to seam these two flowers together, and how to create a strap that won't stretch out. Thank you so much for crocheting with me today. I can't wait to see your flowers. Post a photo, tag me, and let's spread some handmade joy. I'll see you in part 2. Bye for now.